guys. Who'd you learn about today for your scavenger hunt?
Barbara Talley.
Good job, Barbara Talley. And Barbara Talley is known as the what of Southfield?
The mother of Southfield.
She's known as what?
The mother of Southfield.
Good job.
She was the first black woman in Southfield elected.
Yeah, she was the first black woman to be elected in Southfield City Council. Let's see, what else did we learn? What walk did she organize?
Martin Luther King.
You gotta, yeah, but what walk did she organize again?
The Peace Walk of Martin Luther King.
Good job. What church did she organize it at?
This place.
And the walk started here, right?
Yes.
Do you remember how long the walk was? It was how many miles long?
97.
No.
1927.
No. How many miles did everyone walk?
One.
Yeah, 1 mile. And it was with different. Who walked? Do you remember who she said walked on the peace walk?
Different restaurants in Southfield.
Yep, and lots of people came from all over to join. Do you remember how many people she said joined during the peace walk that she organized?
2,000.
Okay. What did she run for?
Mayor.
Did she win?
No.
Do you remember how many ballots she lost by?
97.
Good job. And who did we learn about today? Who did we learn about today, guys?
Barbara Talley.
Good job.
Bye-bye.
Well, my name is Barbara Talley. I moved here in
Barbara Talley, so
1972
we're counting her.
when there were only about 10% African Americans at that time. And people came from Detroit, particularly after the riots, 1968 riots, and they began to come to Southfield. And the population rose very fast, particularly of African Americans. So now I was the first African American to be elected to any office in Southfield. I was the founder of the Dr. Martin Luther King Task Force, and if you remember back in the 1985 is when we had the first Dr. Martin Luther King national holiday. It took 11 years in Congress for it to be passed. And so we celebrated in 1986 was our first holiday. And we celebrated here with the Peace Walk. I gathered people. I was on the city council at that time. I gathered people here, and we wanted to know what we should do. We said we have a peace walk. We have had a peace walk. This will be our 34th year, and we have a walk, and then we have from a church for a mile, and then we have at the pavilion. We have a large program. This is a very diverse city. And we have so many people from different faiths to come in 1985 and 1986. There's a church right at Civic Center, right at near Northwestern, the big church, and that's where we start from.